So this week I'm going to show my scheme from NCAA 12, and the base play I like to come out in is shotgun tight flex, and the play is called cross. I like to come out nickel 3-3-5 just in practice mode because it's a solid defense, and I'm going to press the select button at this point so that it's a random defense. Now the reason that I like to come out in this play is for two reasons. The first reason is I want to be able to tell if it's man or zone immediately. And the way we do that is, I'm not sure if you noticed the way that the players shuffled in on defense, but if it's man-to-man, they're going to line up directly over the receivers. If not, they're going to shuffle in. Now let's take a look again. I'm going to call the same play. I'm going to go 3-3-5, and I'm going to press the select button. I don't know if it's going to be man or zone, but let's see what happens. Now do you see how the players are shuffling in like that? That automatically means that it's zone, which means that anybody can do this. Anybody can read man or zone as long as you come out in this play. It works for a lot of different compression sets, and by compression I mean everyone's in close. You see how everyone's all bunched together, the guys on the left, the right, everybody. So that's the first reason that I like to come out in tight flex. The second reason is I like having 4 receivers on the field. So if I audible down, I'm going to get a receiver at fullback, or I might get a receiver at tight end. I just like to have the faster players and stuff like that. They're more agile. I like to have them in all my plays. So those are the first 2 reasons why I like this play. So as far as the scheme goes, everything that we're going to do on offense is based on whether we see man or zone defense. So we come out, we see that it's zone, and we want to audible to our best zone beater, which happens to be curl cross out of single back tight. Now did you see how quick that transition there was? That means that the defense isn't going to have much time to really adjust when they see us audible down. So what we want to do is we're going to motion, or we're going to put A on a slant, and we're going to motion B. Now watch how quickly I can get all that done by the time when I audible. Like before my quarterback's even under center, I'm probably done it all. So the only route that we're worried about on this pass, which is money, is the cover 2. They come out, we see it zone again, put A on a slant, motion this guy out. It's not a cover 2. We throw the ball, big gain. It's zone again, A on a slant. We're worried about cover 2. We see that guy backs up. We know that it's an easy pitch and catch. There's not really much the defense can do. As I said, we're doing this so quickly. When they switch defenses and they see that that guy backs up, what are they going to do about it? There's really not much they can do. You can't. It's just too quick. So is it going to be a cover 2 here? It is. And that's when we like to hit A. That's our cover 2 beater. That's why we put A on the slant. See over here? That play's taken away. So we just like to wait just a little bit till he clears those zones and hit him there for the easy catch. Now there's a lot of different things that we're going to see on defense when we run this whole scheme. Now right here I know that this player's going to be wide open because this cornerback over here is blitzing. It's like that every single time. So the defense is going to try and get fancy. They're going to try and call some exotic plays, and we're just going to be able to abuse that over and over and over. It's not a cover 2. Make a quick throw. So we've got that down. Now we're against man-to-man. What we want to do against man-to-man here is we want to put LB on a slant. Slants kill man-to-man defense this year. And we want to put Y over here. Now the reason why we motion Y out, there's a lot of different things that we can do with Y, but I like the extra deep route. The reason why we do that, is because as you can see in the original play, if I slant LB, by the time he gets over to where he's supposed to be, this Y running back here is going to be in his way. So that's why I like to motion out. Now watch how wide open he's going to get. It's going to be an easy catch. Kills man-to-man all the time. The only thing you have to worry about is when the user it. So the other thing that we like to do against zone when we run this play here is see that Y route? It's like a shallow cross type route. So we like to distract them by motioning over here like we do all the time. and we throw that quick pass. Now, even if there's players there, we're going to be able to get that off. Now, again, I know that this player over here is blitzing, but I'm not going to throw to him just because it'd be too easy. So I'm going to hit Y again for the quick pass. You should have caught it. If you're not using Michigan, he'll catch that ball. So there's lots of different things that you can do. When you see that it's man-to-man, you don't really want to run this against man-to-man, but let's just say that you do. You know the slant's going to be wide open. I mean, you can definitely hit that. Again, we see the cornerback here is blitzing. There's nothing he can do. Let's just keep running a few plays here. I'm probably going to throw to Y real quick. See, I don't know. Y is covered, though. No, maybe not. Made a quick little read. So those are all the options that we have. This route here is just an extra little deep route that if you get in trouble, like say it's cover 2 and you motion over here, and then let's just say that your A is, let's see, it's probably cover 2 right here, yeah. So let's say A gets covered. You might want to be able to throw the deep ball instead of throwing the slant, but they were blitzing, so I just threw the slant. So that's another aspect of the scheme that we're running. So I showed you what we like to do against zone defense. Now I'm going to show you what we like to do against man-to-man defense. When we audible down, we want to go to a play called spacing switch out a single back bunch base. Now we see it's man-to-man. We want to throw this nice little quick pass. This play here is probably my favorite. This is definitely my favorite man beater without a doubt. I also like to put A on there. Look at how wide open he is. And he gets that little animation a lot of the time. If you notice, watch how he kind of does a little high step. See how he gets that little speed burst right there? Watch. Really like that. So again, man-to-man defense. Put A on a slant just in case they use or B. And it's just all day. Now I'm going to show you exactly why this play works. There's ace bunch base and there's ace bunch. And there's serious alignment issues when it comes to this. We come out in bunch base, we call spacing switch, we go to nickel, we call 2 men under. Now we see how we got a player over Roundtree, we got a player over Koger, and nobody's covering our fullback. So we hit him with an easy play. Now, this is why I like to come out in the tight formations, because I don't want to be throwing to my fullback in this scenario, because I want him to not only catch the ball, but I want him to be speedy so that he can go for touchdowns. So, as you can see, this player right here on defense, right in front of my little icon, he's not covering our player, which is what makes it incredibly easy to throw that. Now, if we come out in the exact same play, out a single back bunch, and we go to spacing switch, come out in the same defense, and we go 2 man under. Look, we got a player over Roundtree, we got a player over every single, and watch when I try and throw it. Well, it was overthrown, but we'll do it again. I mean, it's not even working. So that's just the alignment issue. There's something with bunch base that is definitely messing up with the AI. Just like drive here. We come out and drive against man-to-man. We hit Y. Watch how open he is. This is another play that you can use if you'd like to use it. It's called drive out of bunch base. You don't want to use it out of bunch because it's a little messed up. But watch where the defender has to go to catch him. This player right here, oh no, sorry, it is this player, but he's wide open. He's standing, look at where he is. Can you believe that he's actually covering, like he's actually covering this player? That's ridiculous. So alignment issues out of single back, ace, bunch, base, definitely is going to cause man defense a lot of problems. So next what we want to do is we want to think about possibly running the ball. Now, the scheme that I have here is mainly passing. Come out in the tight, see if it's man or zone, pick apart the defense, you know, it's all hunky-dory. But sometimes you get yourself in a situation where maybe you're third and short, fourth and short, and you want to pick up the extra yards. So I have a play here, Maryland I. And the thing that I like about this is we got our running back, and then we've got two players. Now, yes, there happen to be wide receivers, but they're still going to block really nice. Two extra blockers, plus we got tight ends here, even though they're wide receivers. And we're going to, now, as right now, the play by default is going to be here. This is the way I like to run it. But what we want to do is we want to come down, and we want to, as soon as we audible, okay, we come down, we audible to halfback blast, we want to start counting players. On the left, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. And over here, we only have 2, or 3, I guess, if you want to count the center. So never kick it to the outside, by the way. That's one thing that I've learned, and I just did that because, the game just came out. I'm still trying to get used to everything. Never kick it to the outside. Just go right up the middle, follow them blocks right there. Pick up the 5, 6, 7, even if it's only inches that you pick up, maybe a yard. We count the defenders. It's even, so we just run it as quick as we possibly can. Pick up 5. Really, really easy. Count defenders. This one's actually pretty difficult, but I'm just going to switch it here. Again, always just follow them blockers. I picked up, 2 yards right there? Now watch, I'm going to kick it to the outside when it looks like I can kick it to the outside. I'll even say it beforehand, and watch what happens to me every time when I try and kick it to the outside. I picked up a couple yards there, but I broke a lucky tackle. They just refuse to let you to kick it to the outside, so we want a quick snap. We counted players. I'm going to go right up the gut. So when it comes to running the ball and you need a few extra yards, Maryland I, halfback blast is definitely the play you want as one of your audibles. So the next thing we want to talk about is after we're running halfback blast on them for a while against 3 down linemen, they're going to start bringing guys up here because they're sick and tired of us running on them like this. So they're going to bring guys there. Now we see where they got 3 down linemen. We're still going to win this battle. Let's do a player count. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many players do we have? Blocking. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 players to their 5, and they think that they're going to stop this run. Not a chance in hell. So we come down, right up the gut. Easy 5 yards. And they're getting sick and tired of it. They're going to be pinching their line. They're going to be bringing guys down like this. Even with this, with 3 down linemen, again, what's the number count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we come down. What's our number count? Same as before. So what's the result? 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe a touchdown. So what's going to happen is they're going to get desperate. They're going to be trying some stuff. So